Recent findings from the New York State Department of Health show that taking the right supplements during pregnancy can reduce birth defects by more than 70%. A healthy diet is crucial for pregnant women, but even with proper nutrition, it can still be challenging to get all the essential nutrients required. That's why leading medical experts like Dr. Romm and Dr. Dekker recommend supplements to help bridge this gap. In this video, we'll share the top 6 supplements recommended by these experts. Make sure to watch till the end. You don't want to miss any of this. First up is DHA. Now, DHA might sound a bit technical, but it's actually super important for your baby. Let's walk you through how it works. DHA stands for docosahexaenoic acid. It's a type of omega-3 fatty acid that's crucial for the development of your baby's brain and eyes. Dr. Aviva Romm, a Yale-trained medical doctor and clinical herbalist, really stresses the importance of DHA during pregnancy. She says that DHA is essential for building healthy brain cells and developing the retina, which is the part of the eye that senses light. Here's the thing, your baby's brain grows rapidly during pregnancy, especially in the last trimester. That's why getting enough DHA is so important. It helps set the foundation for cognitive development. Some studies even suggest that babies born to moms who took DHA during pregnancy show better problem-solving skills as they grow up. How amazing is that? Now, your body can't make DHA on its own, so you need to get it from food or supplements. Dr. Romm recommends taking 1 to 2 capsules of DHA every day, and the best source is fish oil. If you're not a fan of fish or are a vegetarian, don't worry. There are algae-based DHA supplements that are just as effective. Next, let's talk about folate, or as you might have heard it, folic acid. This is probably one of the most common pregnancy supplements, and it's especially important in the early weeks. Dr. Rebecca Dekker, a maternity care expert, points out that folate is essential for your baby's brain and spinal cord development. Here's why. Folate helps your baby's neural tube, which later becomes the brain and spinal cord, develop properly. Dr. Dekker advises that pregnant women get around 400 to 800 micrograms of folate daily. Without enough folate, the neural tube of the baby may not close correctly, leading to neural tube defects like spina bifida. This is why many doctors actually recommend starting a folate supplement before you even conceive, just to be on the safe side. You might be wondering, can I get this folate from my food? Sure, you can get folate from foods like leafy greens and fortified cereals, but it can be difficult to eat enough every day, especially in those first few months when you're feeling nauseous. A good prenatal vitamin with folic acid can fill in the gaps and help ensure you're covered. It's never too late to prioritize your well-being. Subscribe and let's unlock a healthier and happier you. Alright, next up is iodine, another key nutrient that might not be as common as folate but is just as essential. Dr. Christiane Northrup, a popular obstetrician and gynecologist, explains that iodine is very important for the mother's thyroid function, which plays a big role in the baby's brain development. Here's how it works. Your thyroid produces hormones that control everything from metabolism to your baby's brain growth. If your iodine levels are too low, it can mess with your thyroid and lead to issues like hypothyroidism, which can affect your baby's development. Low iodine levels can also increase the risk of miscarriage, premature birth, or even learning disabilities for your little one. Now, a lot of us assume we're getting enough iodine from table salt, but with more people using non-iodized salts like sea salt, some women might not be getting enough. Dr. Northrup suggests aiming for 220 to 250 micrograms of iodine per day, which you can easily find in most prenatal vitamins. And if you want to boost your iodine intake through food, try adding iodine-rich foods like dairy, eggs, and seafood to your diet. Next, let's talk about iron. This nutrient is especially important as your pregnancy progresses. Dr. William and Martha Sears, pediatricians who have written a ton of books on parenting and pregnancy, emphasize iron's role in making sure your baby gets enough oxygen. Here's why iron is so important. During pregnancy, your blood volume increases to help deliver oxygen to your baby. Iron is essential for producing hemoglobin, which is the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen. If your iron levels are low, it can lead to anemia, which means less oxygen for both you and your baby. This can cause fatigue for you and might even affect your baby's growth and brain development. Pregnant women need almost double the amount of iron than usual, around 30 to 60 milligrams per day. Dr. Sears recommends getting iron from your prenatal vitamins, and if you're struggling to meet that goal, your doctor might suggest a separate iron supplement. However, don't forget to pair it with vitamin C to help your body absorb the iron better. A glass of orange juice alongside your iron-rich foods can make a world of difference. Finally, let's talk about two more essential supplements, vitamin D and choline. Dr. Sarah Buckley, a family physician who focuses on pregnancy and childbirth, emphasizes how both of these nutrients are absolutely essential for brain development. First, vitamin D. We usually associate it with bone health, but it's actually crucial for your baby's brain too. Vitamin D helps regulate genes that are responsible for brain function and can even influence how your baby's brain cells grow. Studies have shown that low vitamin D levels in pregnant women can lead to developmental issues and a higher risk of autism or learning difficulties down the line. Dr. Buckley recommends taking at least 10 micrograms of vitamin D daily, although some experts think you might need more depending on where you live and how much sun you're exposed to. Most of us don't get enough vitamin D from the sun, especially in colder months, so it's a good idea to take a supplement. You can also boost your vitamin D through foods like fortified milk, eggs, and fatty fish, but a daily supplement ensures you're hitting those numbers. Next up is choline, and if you haven't heard much about it, you're not alone. Choline is one of those often overlooked nutrients that play a big role in the proper development of the baby. Choline plays a major role in forming your baby's brain structure and helps regulate genes involved in memory and cognitive development. According to Dr. Buckley, choline is essential for developing the hippocampus, which is the part of the brain responsible for memory. Some studies even suggest that moms who get enough choline during pregnancy may help boost their baby's learning abilities in the future. You should aim for about 450 milligrams of choline a day, and while you can get it from foods like eggs, meat, and fish, most prenatal vitamins don't contain enough choline. So, it's a good idea to check your prenatal vitamin label and talk to your doctor about possibly adding a choline supplement if needed. Thank you for watching. If you're craving more wellness wisdom, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for weekly uploads.